for tuning into my channel. My name is Anthony. I take this opportunity to welcome you all, and I pray that our episode today will be of value and add benefit to you as a person. So without further ado, let's just get straight to our today's video. We're still continuing with our mini series, which is focusing on leadership talks. So basically just going through some of the things that young leaders should know, potential leaders should know before you begin your leadership journey. These are just some bits that I think will be of benefit to you as a young leader. And today I want to talk about the North Star. Okay, I want to talk about the North Star. I know you've heard about it, and for those who haven't heard about it, well, tune in and you'll find out. So when I talk about the North Star is a very primary pointer in any organization, in any institution, in any vision that a leader has. When you are setting up an organization, when you're setting up a team, when you're establishing something that involves a collective of individuals, you need to have the objective that you're aiming for. And this objective is part of your vision, but the objective is what aligns the individual efforts of everyone into one unifying target. Because when you have a team, you're coming together as a collective to unite all your energy and your effort and your skills to aim towards a specific objective or target. This objective or target is what we call the North Star. Okay, so every organization, every team, every collective needs to have a North Star. A North Star is very important because it unifies all your vision and channels it into one point, so that the people who are together, those of you that are working as a team, can be able to focus on one end goal, in that you're looking to fulfill one thing, despite your different expertise, despite your different areas of operation. All of you are aiming towards one particular thing. So as you set up your team as a leader, you need to identify what your North Star is. Okay, so your North Star basically is why are you doing what you're doing? What do you aim at achieving by the end of the time period that is set for this team to be in place? And so it guides you, it motivates you, it keeps you from being distracted as a team and as a collective, so that even when you divide different roles, when you give people different things to do and different functions, they understand how their individual assignments contribute to the greater objective of the team or organization. So you need to have a North Star, because a North Star is the point of focus that draws the attention of everyone while they engage in that collective responsibility, okay, under your leadership. So what is your North Star as a leader? What is the purpose for your team? Why did you form that team? What do you want to achieve with them? When you come together, what end goal do you want to achieve? What do you want to be remembered for? So all these questions contribute to the understanding of what the North Star is. And for an organization to keep on the right path, for an organization not to lose focus, For an organization not to be distracted from its core mandate or its core objective, the North Star is a very important part of that team. You need to continuously draw from that North Star, in that every effort, every input, every contribution is aimed at achieving that one particular goal or target. And therefore it keeps, or it makes it easier for the leader to kind of rate, to kind of analyze, to kind of, evaluate the individual efforts of the team in relation to their individual contribution to achieving that North Star or attaining that North Star. So simply put, this is a position that you're aiming to achieve, you're aiming to hit. Let's say it's like a bullseye. For those of you who play dart, you know what the bullseye is. It's the centerpiece where you're aiming to target. And ideally, it helps you as a leader just to focus the energy of the team and to keep your team in check. So you need to find ways in which you can drill it into the hearts of your team, so that at any point that they're engaging with their fellow team members, at any point where you guys are doing something together, it becomes clear that your objective is one, such that you do not find a situation where people don't know why they're in that team. You see, it makes it easier for each one of us to know why we're there, to know what our role is, and to know if we are on track or we are not on track to help the overall objective of the team to be fulfilled. You see, when it's clear from the word go what each one of us is doing and how each one of us is contributing to the overall goal of the team, then it makes it easier for each one of us to track the progress that we need to make. It is also easier for the team members to be able to know when they are out of sync with the objectives of the greater collective. So you as a leader, you as a prospective leader, when you have a goal, when you have a target, make sure you are able to articulate that goal or target that you want to achieve to each and every person that you bring on board your team. Let them have an inner understanding, a clear understanding of what you want to achieve as a leader. Why are you setting out to pursue this leadership quest? Why are you bringing people together into your vision? You need to make it clear. You need to sit down with them. You need to break it down to them according to their level and their, depth of understanding, so that all of the people that are working with you are on the same page as you. Because if you do not do this, if your team does not understand your vision, they do not understand what you want to achieve by this, pursuit, then you'll find yourself drawing in different directions. And therefore it becomes very hard to coordinate what everyone else is doing. But once they understand, once there is clarity in the understanding of what is the target, then you don't need even to micromanage your team. You can let them do what you have assigned them to do in the best way they know how, okay? As long as they know what output is needed from them and how their output contributes to the greater objective of the team. So you need to first of all come up with what your North Star is as a team leader, as a leader for your organization, for your group, for your team. then you need to be able to communicate this to your team members so that you can all read from the same script. You can all be aiming for the same target. Okay? I hope this has helped someone. Today's episode was a brief one. I just wanted to explain what the North Star is and the importance of having a North Star as your guide in a team, as a team leader. Okay? For those of you who want to pursue this leadership path, you need to define your North Star in advance, and you need to be able to communicate the same to your team members in a language they can understand, so that there is clarity, there is unity of purpose, and each one of you are hitting, or each one of you are aiming for the same target. Okay? So thank you. I think that's where I landed for today. Thank you for lending me your ears. Thank you for sparing a minute or two to hear this short video. I do hope that it makes a bit of a difference to you. And like, share, subscribe to the channel. I hope to see you for my next episode. Cheers and God bless you guys.